Hello and welcome to Helluva Podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Ani, the O is silent.
And today we are doing a tier list. Oh, first of all, today's our first bonus episode.
Hey, we said we were going to do them
And
this
we
whole time.
finally are.
We're doing them. And Ko-Fi?
Ko-Fi. I wasn't sure if we were going to do that at the beginning or the end, but beginning.
Yeah.
We have Ko-Fi.
Yeah, if you don't know Ko-Fi or Ko-Fi, we say it both ways.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I was saying Ko-Fi. I always say Ko-Fi.
It's Ko-Fi because it's coffee, but I always say Ko-Fi because I'm stupid. Anyway.
I just repeated what you said anyway.
So our Ko-Fi is a page that we have where if you would like to and are able to support us monetarily, you can. There are 3 different tiers, which is appropriate because this is a tier list episode.
That's true.
But you can either support us for $2 a month, $5 a month, or $10 a month if you really love us. And there are different perks you get, mainly just that you get episodes earlier. So if you follow us here on Spotify and you can't support us on Ko-Fi, that's fine. You will still get all of the same content, but the people on Ko-Fi will get it first because we love them more.
Because they pay us.
Yeah. So this episode is just going out as normal, but by the time you're listening to this, theoretically, there should also be another episode up on Ko-Fi.
Yeah, so if you're on Ko-Fi, or if you're not on Ko-Fi, then get on Ko-Fi. You get the next episode. If you are already, then you'll get 2 in one day.
Yeah. Otherwise, I don't think it'll be out for another, month on Spotify?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, if you subscribe on the second or third tier, you'll get it right away.
Yeah.
If you subscribe on the first tier, you'll get it 2 weeks from now. Everyone else gotta wait a month.
Yeah.
So,
and I think we can talk about more of the details of the specific tiers because they do have different perks.
Yes.
And we have also a promotion going on.
yes.
But we will talk about that at the end of the episode because what you're really here for is our tier list.
Our amazing, entirely correct opinions on the songs, most of them from Helluva Boss.
Yes. We started off with a rule of only doing ones that the characters sing, so not doing the credits tracks.
Yeah, or any background, like the Mary Sinsmith song we're not doing. It's mainly like characters on screen singing the songs themselves.
Right. There's just a few exceptions to that. I think there's a few songs we're not doing.
Yeah.
Either because they're like really, really short or because it's like a main character doesn't sing, like Striker's song, for example.
Yeah.
That's like the little rodeo imps.
Yeah, the rodeo imps. We're not including that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna rank the songs. We're gonna go in chronological order of when they appear in the show.
And we're doing this live. We haven't thought about it.
Yes, we've got a list of, there's 26 songs we're gonna go through, and we have a template ready, but otherwise we are just gonna figure this out in the moment and maybe fight to the death if we end up disagreeing, but I think we're pretty much in agreement about most of them.
We'll see, I guess.
We'll see. So, starting from the beginning, technically the pilot, we got the IMP jingle, which is a catchy little number.
Yeah, and I feel like it's encompassing, and it's used a lot online. Mm-hmm. Like, it's very good for identifying the show and doing edits too. Like, I see a lot. Yeah,
it was made by Perry Grip, which is fucking iconic.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, by the way, if you're unfamiliar with tier lists, the tiers that we have are S being the highest, and then A, B, C, D, F, and there's also a special one thrown in there that we'll get to when we get to it. That is the one that we have planned in advance, but we'll wait. So those are the options for tiers. IMP jingle, I mean, it's solid.
It's solid. I wouldn't say it's impressive in any way.
No, I never choose to listen to it.
Yeah. It like comes on and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. My instinct is like a B. I wouldn't say higher than a B.
I would say like a C.
I could see a C.
Because a B, you could see a C.
I could see a C.
Maybe when I see a C in the C. But I feel like B is like, okay, maybe a little something that makes it special. Mm-hmm. A is good. S is amazing. Yeah. So I think C.
We also can mess with this as we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say C works for now. Go up, you dumb bitch.
Goes to put it in F.
Fuck!
F for fuck.
F for fuck, yeah. Okay, cool. Easy start. Mostly.
Yeah.
Then we have
Oh Millie.
Oh Millie, which is also the pilot.
Yeah, and also I'm not a fan of the romance songs between these two.
Yeah.
Like, and that might be controversial because not necessarily this one. I know a lot of people do like this one, but the one in Aussies.
Yeah.
It's just, it doesn't really do anything for me.
I don't mind when they're singing Aussies, but that is part of the larger Aussies song, and the rest of that song is just so much better, so it's hard. This one, Oh Millie, is Millie's original voice actress, which was Luna's voice actress.
Right.
So it's not even the Millie that we know and love today.
That's true.
Although, of course, we love Luna's voice actress.
Right.
But that is, it does, like, take me out of it. a bit because it's like, that's not Millie.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. I would probably put it lower than the jingle, though.
You think? Yeah.
Like one step lower, like D.
Yeah,
because
we're being harsh out the gate, but
I feel like because I just said that the IMP jingle didn't have anything special, but if I'm putting these two together, the IMP jingle is encompassing. Yeah, it like tells a story. Yeah, and it is a jingle, like it functions as that purpose. Whereas Oh Millie is a romance song, but it's just very
forgettable.
Yeah, and it's very just like baseline. There's nothing like special.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think. Okay, then we have the teacher song, which probably has a name. I don't know what it is. I didn't check, but it's the song that it's the teacher and her class sing
in the first episode
in Murder Family. Yeah. So it's really the first proper song of the show, which is pretty big. Right. And I think it does what it accomplishes, where it's like, la la la, this is a silly, goofy, like, kiddie song, and then the show very abruptly becomes like, oh, this woman just murdered her husband, and the man, that'd be different, and the woman he was cheating on her with, and then she kills herself. Like, you know, I like that contrast that it sets itself up for. I'd, again, never listen to it. Yeah. But musically, I think it's more interesting than the Millie and Moxie song? Yeah,
I feel like we have to. I feel like kind of if we never listen to a song, we always skip it. It does have to be like C or below.
Yeah, I agree.
This one is also just really forgettable for me. Is the only thing. Like the IMP jingle isn't forgettable. Like I will randomly get that stuck in my head and sing it.
That one it's iconic. Right. I think this one could also be a D.
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay, cool. And also, by the way, we'll post a screenshot of this on our Instagram, like the final tier list when it's done. Yeah. Okay, next. You Will Be Okay. Now we're getting into the freaking nitty gritty here.
Yes. You Will Be Okay. First of all, I've always loved You Will Be Okay.
It's so good.
It's such a good song. It's so well written. Yeah. Bryce Pinkham.
Pinkham.
I think we joke a lot that it's Pinkham. Like we say
that's how it's spelled.
So that's why it is in my head. But yeah, beautiful vocals.
Yes.
I will
singing. Yeah.
First Stola's singing. I will always love a song with a little kid in it. That's just who I am. Yeah. And then also the setup for I Will Be Okay.
Yes.
So definitely above C.
Oh yes. I would. Yeah, absolutely. This song for me, because this is very start of episode 2, and this is when I remember watching the show for the first time. I was like, oh, this show is gonna be something.
After you saw the scene from Aussies.
Yes. Yes. I did have some insight that the show was going to go somewhere interesting, but yeah.
But this is not, not what it was.
I don't know. I could say...
I'm hesitant to be like A because, or S because...
I would say A, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say when I said I'm hesitant to say A, I was like, am I? Yeah. I'm hesitant to say S, but I think
S
A.
We should definitely save for like the best of the best.
Yeah.
And I think this one is close, but it is also short and like, I don't want to say simple, but like the show has gotten a lot better quality wise. Yeah. In a lot of ways.
And also, that's the main thing I'm thinking of is how like when we first watched the show, this was like one of the better animation sequences. Yeah. And then we rewatched recently and we were like, what the fuck? Yeah. This is so bad. Yeah. But I think,
A tier.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lululand not only gets stuck in my head all the time, but it's also a vocal stim.
Yeah.
Lululand
gets stuck in my head, and the only words I know are Lululand. I like don't know any other words.
But we're also big Fizz lovers. I also love Robo-Fizz as a concept. I think is really cool. Yeah. But the song itself, I really like the whole part about like the big lore drop of like this is a knockoff of Lululand. Yeah. And that whole thing in there is really good to me.
It's a good one. I think Lululand might also be Perry Grip, but I could be wrong. It has his vibes, but I'm not sure. Not that it really matters, but
if it has Perry Grip vibes, that's something in itself.
I would say at highest B. It might also be a
Yeah.
C. Because it is iconic, similar to the
I
jingle.
think I would put it with the IMP jingle
C.
in C. Just because, yeah, it is iconic, but it's also not, like, anything great. And it's not... We're not attached to Fizz at this point, either.
Yeah. This is when we thought he was, like, an abuser, and we hated him.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I will never live that down. I was going through it, okay?
I mean, look, it was all there, sort of.
Yeah.
Um,
And that's like kind of another one where it's like, I feel like it could have been better. Like, the concept was there, but like, and they had like the robotic creepy feel.
Yeah.
But they could have done better. I think they do better at the creepy feel later.
Yeah.
I not like can't give an example, but like very early, and you can tell.
Then we have Vacate a Bone Town, which is Veronica's song that she sings on the beach. I feel like you're gonna disagree with me here. I like this one. I don't think it's not like high.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna say what I was gonna say is forgettable because I have no fucking idea what this song is. Like not no fucking idea, but it's just I don't think I can even really rank it because I don't remember it.
This is when she's like she's singing while all of her sucky bitches are making out and having sex with everyone.
Yeah, I know the context of it. I just don't remember the song itself. But also Veronica just does always slay when she sings. So
yeah, it's tough because I don't know that I would put it above the IMP jingle and the other one, but it's so different from them. So it feels hard to put it with them. But I think maybe it's also a C.
See, I would argue that it might be a D.
Really?
Because it's not catchy like the other two. It's not
I get it stuck in my head all the time.
How does it go?
I don't know the words, but I know the tune.
Okay, well. Let me look up the words to this bitch.
Going straight to Bone Town.
No, I nothing.
Really?
I'm looking this up on my school account. I need you to all know that.
It's a weird one, but it does get stuck in my head. And I know that it sounds like it doesn't because I don't know the words.
I'm not sure that it does. Why does this have a trigger warning?
What is the warning?
This article may contain topics that are sensitive to certain people. Many mentions of drug use, sex, giant rivals ad, abuse, and more.
Maybe it's just because it's Helluva Boss fan wiki.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But no, I've never seen the trigger warning on this wiki before.
Lyrics. Let me see those bitches. See, pack your bags, sun's out, take a vacay, babe, take it straight to Bone Town.
Okay, we're gonna pause, and I'm gonna listen to this, and then we can give it a better rating.
Okay.
Okay, we're back. We listened to it. I still think D. Cause
I understand that.
Yeah, because it's like the IMP jingle is so important to the show. Lululand is also pretty important to the show, all things considered.
Yeah.
This one is just not.
But are we going based on how important it is to the show or how musically sound it is?
I mean, musically good, but I think also the emotional tie is important.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'll put it in D. Like, I'm not that attached to it.
Yeah, I think also my thing of it is, like, I legitimately completely forgot this song. Like, with Oh Millie and the teacher song, whatever the fuck it's called, I actually, like, I can think of those tunes. I could not think of the tune of this song at all.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like it is, of the songs, more forgettable. I just happen to like it a good amount.
And I wouldn't put it in F. Like, F would be like, this is a bad song. It's not a bad song. It's just, it's simple, and I forgot about it entirely, so it's not, it couldn't, at least for me, it wasn't very memorable.
Okay. Next time we have a disagreement, I get to choose mine then, though.
Well, if we need to debate it more, I feel like we shouldn't be like, I get to choose it where it goes. Okay. Like, that's not how it should be.
I'm gonna fight harder then next time, because I don't care that much about that one. But. Okay.
Cherubs
jingle.
F, no.
See, again, similar to IMP, like it it is a jingle. It does what it's supposed to do. Much more forgettable, much less significant.
I'm trying to think of it.
Yeah, I actually don't remember.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, maybe I just am bad at remembering songs.
CHERUB.
Oh.
It is pretty catchy, but it is also very forgettable.
It's also kind of annoying. And they're annoying.
And it's,
so it's
supposed to be. I think Veronica should be in C. Because Veronica is above Cherubs to me.
I agree.
But I don't think Cherubs is F.
Yeah, that's the hard thing. But I do think Veronica is similar to the teacher song in Oh Millie. I think Cherubs is below those two as well.
We don't have anything in B. We could move IMP and Lululand up to B.
Yeah.
And, like, change our perception of C.
That's true.
And then put Veronica in C.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Does that feel good-ish?
Why don't we put all three of those in C then?
All three of them in C?
Yeah. Because what's our new conception of D then?
Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, so Cherubs go in D?
Yes.
Okay. D for...
We're figuring out the ranking system as we go.
Yeah, that's part of a tier list, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that feels better.
Okay. Sweet Victory.
Sweet Victory.
This one not only gets stuck in my head, but also we vocal stim it back and forth.
We do. I like this one.
I don't think it's like S by any means.
No.
I also don't know that it's on par with You Will Be Okay though.
No, definitely not. I'd say B or C.
Yeah. I would say B because it is similar in the way if it gets stuck in our head, it's memorable. But also, I don't know anything other than sweet.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it is funny because it has the Moxie Go Fuck Yourself part.
It is, but I argued not D, C for that one. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
because
I feel like ideally I would put it in between the two, which I can't do.
We are inventing new letters today. Because I do you say Bissa for BC?
Yeah. Me before God. Anyway.
True. I feel like, because going back to sort of the emotional ties, I feel like it's more on par with the Veronica O'Milly teacher than...
Yeah, that's true.
IMP and... I don't know. Yeah, I'd say C. But
Yeah, now I'm questioning Lululand, honestly.
Really? Questioning putting it down or up?
Down.
Down?
Because it doesn't really have that emotional... Like, Fizz is an emotional tie, but Lululand...
It's just a silly number, but...
Yeah, I think I'm thinking, like, the episode has really strong emotional ties, but the song doesn't necessarily.
Yeah, but we don't need to, like, strictly rank based on that. I think it could still be in B tier, but I wouldn't be opposed to knocking it down to C. But then I think Striker is definitely C.
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay. So...
yeah, so put Striker in C for sure.
Yeah.
Do we think we would knock that one down? I'm just thinking Lululand and Striker and Sweet Victory are similar in that way.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like putting them together.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Lululand and C.
Okay. So just to recap what we have You Will Be Okay in A, IMP Jingle in B, everything else in C. No.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Lululand,
Vacate a Bone Town.
Vacate a Bone Town.
O'Milly, Teacher, Striker. Which, do we want to reorder these within this tier? I mean, we could work on that on the end if we can.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a lot. Also, okay. I feel the need that we're not just... It's not the Striker theme song. It's Sweet Victory.
Sweet Victory, yes. Striker theme song is not in here.
Striker, which it should be, but there wasn't a thing.
Cherubs in D also.
Yes, Cherubs is in D. Okay. Nothing in F yet.
Nothing in F.
I have a feeling what will be in F. But...
Yeah.
Oh, Truth Seekers or Bad Trip?
Truth Seekers, Bad Trip. Okay, this one, at least A. It's gotta be.
Yeah, I don't think it's S.
No. There was a time when it was.
Yeah.
But now that there's been more, I don't think it is.
Yeah. I was gonna say I wasn't sure, but it's not on it's more on par with You Will Be Okay than IMP Jingle, so I would say A.
Yeah.
Yeah, because first of all, this is one of the bigger musical numbers among multiple characters, and the emotional tie to this was really strong, and it was kind of the best one when it came out.
Yeah.
On par with You Will Be Okay was also a really good song.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think A tier.
Then we have Ozzy's.
Oh, okay.
I think this might be S. And hear me out.
Okay.
I mean, first of all, it's a banger.
Yeah.
The jazziness, the energy. Fucking Osmodeus, our opinions on him now may be what they are, but like vocally, he's a good singer. And also, it's very plot relevant.
And I think it's very fundamental.
Along. It's very fundamental. Really, like, answers, but also asks a lot of questions. Like, it leads up to a lot more.
Yeah.
I'd be okay putting it in A, but I think it might be good enough for S.
Yeah, I'm not against putting in S. I'm just trying to think of what other songs we will put in S, and if it compares to that, but we can always bump it down.
Yeah.
So I think for now, S. I think it's the best one of what we've said for sure.
Yeah. It was definitely, like, the best number.
Yes.
Like, when we
and
got
it's still
into
up
the
there.
show. It's still up there. Yeah.
Cotton Candy.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
It's not even Kesha singing.
Really?
Yeah, she wasn't allowed to sing.
Oh, that was the whole thing, right?
Legal thing. So before you come for us, like, it's fucking Kesha. It's not.
It's not Kesha.
It's not Kesha.
I don't like have an avid hate for it though, so that's why I'm not sure if I would put it in F.
Yeah, but like
it is a little annoying though.
It is.
And when I get it stuck in my head, I'm annoyed.
Yeah, and it's long and
that's
repetitive.
True.
Cherubs is annoying, but at least it's 30 fucking seconds.
But Cherubs is annoying and forgettable. Cotton Candy is annoying and catchy.
I think that might be worse than annoying and
well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I think maybe F.
I think F, yeah.
Sorry.
I know I just said I don't think F, but you convinced me.
Yeah.
Owl in a Cage, aka Stola Sings.
Oh, this was
our S.
This was my Roman Empire, my 9/11 in a good way. I don't know.
You can't just say that. Most of our listeners are, not most of them, but some of them were alive.
Okay. This was 9/11 if it was good. Like, I don't know. No, but we popcorn sang this bitch word for word multiple times in public. This was
in public, meaning walking around our college campus, not like in front of people in a building. I feel the need to say that.
Yeah, but not much better than that. Let's be real. Yeah, it's good. I
forgot about popcorn singing. That rocked.
We literally went owl
in cage.
The whole song.
To be fair, the whole song is like a minute.
A minute and some change. Yeah. What do you think? It certainly was S tier at some point. There have been a lot of good Stolas numbers since then.
I was going to say, my thing is that there are other Stolas numbers that I would put above this.
But I feel like it's above You Will Be Okay and
That's
Bad
I
Trip.
fucking hate tiers. Because I want to put everything in between. This is also why I hate when things give you like 4 options instead of 5. So you can't put like neutral.
Yeah.
I think I could see it being on par with You Will Be Okay, but not Bad Trip.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was very fun to... The part of... And I know that we're not going by plot relevant and things, but the emotional arc the like point of this song is the emotional arc that Stolas is still in. Like, it's prevalent in fucking Look My Way, in Mastermind, in everything.
Yeah.
So I feel like...
It's also just... this goes for any Stolas Bryce Pinkham song, but the vocals are just phenomenal.
Yeah. And it changes key.
Yeah.
For the good and the... I think S.
You think S?
But now I'm curious if Ozzy should be
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Because I don't think it... I feel like maybe we should bump Ozzy's to A and put Owl in a Cage, whatever the fuck it's called, Stola Sings, in S.
I think also I was about to say Bad Trip go down to B, but I don't know if
I would agree with that.
You would agree?
Mainly also because... And this is not a shitting on Brandon Rogers, and also the person who sang Blitz's part is great and was hired for literally one thing. It's like, but it just doesn't fit the rest of the vibe of the show, and I don't love it.
Yeah, it's very catchy.
It's very
catchy. Fun to sing.
And it did have emotional ties in it that are still prevalent, but not to the same degree that Owl in a Cage does.
Yeah, it's mostly just meant to be like fun, like Moxie's.
Yeah,
it's meant to be fun and silly. And
I honestly found it a little over the top in its humor too, but I know you disagree with me, or you did at one point.
I think that was also part of the point.
Yeah, that's
how
true.
I feel about it.
That's fair.
But yeah, I think that going in B tier with the IMP jingle makes sense.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, cool. Till the Day We Die, which is Millie and Moxie singing in Los Angeles.
Oh my god, I forgot about this one.
You're my lovely
this one is
monster.
Really popular on TikTok.
Really?
Because, first of all, people make Millie and Moxie edits to it. Second of all, people who are fans make, like, couple edits, like, younger fans, which is really cute.
Yeah.
But third of all, it's leaked outside of the community, too.
I can see it out of context. It's like, can I hang on? Going back. Oh, Millie, can we put that in D?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
I just started singing that one in my head, and I'm like, this is annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the other Millie Moxie song. It's like it's again forgettable. We only really hear the end of it.
Yeah, it's also meant to be like a B plot. Like it's not meant to be good or impressive.
Yeah. Even a C plot, even.
Yeah, that's true.
So, what do you think? D? C?
It is like cute. Dare I say no? We gotta wait for that. That is also goes quick hand me because that also goes for this. I would never listen to this on its own.
Yeah. So, okay. We have our secret little category on here is it's in between C and D, and it's cute. I skip it every time.
Because the famous line that I said about Crooked.
Yes.
Which it would be funny. Are we gonna put Crooked in there? Or are you gonna argue me on that?
Oh no, it's cute. I skip it every time.
Okay, cool. I
never disagreed with you on that. I was vamping and reading from our notes, and then you were like, yeah, I don't like it. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and well, you were also like analyzing it.
Yeah,
and being
yeah.
and then I was like, it's cute. I skip it every time because I was looking. I don't remember what I was looking at, and if you listen to that episode more recently, you will know because I think I told you.
Yeah.
But I was like looking something up like we do when the other person's vamping, and I just came back and was like, it's cute. I skip it every time.
So that has its own category, and we're gonna put Crooked. We want to just put Crooked in there right now. Might as well. But we could put the Millie Moxie song in there. I think it's funny if we. Yeah, we could.
Yeah, because that is exactly how I feel about it. It is cute. I skip it every time.
Yeah.
I think we should talk about why we're putting Crooked in there, though. Mm-hmm. Because, like, I mean, it's cute. I skip it every time, but not to the same degree that the Millie and Moxie song is. Like, it also just, like... I feel like the Millie and Moxie song is meant to be cute and meant to be not super memorable.
Yeah.
Whereas Crooked is not.
Crooked is like, this is a big moment. This is their big song together. Yeah.
So for like, if this wasn't a category solely for Crooked, I probably would put it in D.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because it's not very strong.
No.
It's like the vocals are good enough. Not the vocals, the like composition.
Yeah. I almost want to put it in D, but we literally made this category for Crooked. We could bump this category to be below D, but is that too harsh?
I think that's fine. I think maybe we would deal with that at the end. Oh, no, you can just click it.
I can do that, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, but some people are going to be so mad at us putting Crooked under fucking Cherubs.
Oh.
But I don't care.
But is Cherubs really better than Crooked?
No, is Cherubs D, though? Or is Cherubs F?
We might have been a little nice there.
Yeah, I think we might have been. Because we also don't like the Cherubs as characters either. We notably don't.
But Cherubs, their song, no, they can go in F. I don't give a shit. I was gonna say I do like them more than Cotton Candy, but not by much.
But also F is the lowest one, so there's gonna be the scum of the scum, but also some of F is just gonna be like, yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
But I guess that's what D is, right? God, we're so bad at this.
We're really bad. So we put it's cute. I skip it every time. Below D.
Yes.
Above F. So now in D we just have Oh Millie.
Yes.
And then it's cute. I skip it every time is. What's it called? Till the Day We Die, the Millie and Moxie duet. And
why the fuck is it called Till the Day We Die? That's so intense.
They sing it in the song, but it's stupid. And then in F we have Cherubs and Cotton Candy.
Yeah.
I think that feels better.
Yeah, I think that feels better.
Okay.
And I do agree with that. I just know that some people are going to be very mad at us.
Yeah, but
that's not
we
our
bring
job.
the heat. We bring the controversy.
And then speaking of the lowest tiers, we have Chaz Time.
Ow.
So this one, obviously we hate because it's Chaz and because people think it's sexy.
Yeah.
Like people are genuinely, maybe not turned on, but they genuinely like this
This song is literally meant to be like, this guy's a fucking loser.
Yeah, but it is really funny and campy.
I honestly, I'd put it in D.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fundamentally, ethically, plot-wise, F. But the actual music and like the campiness of it and the vibe it's trying to put off, I think it does a pretty good job. So D.
I do get it stuck in my head sometimes, and then I get upset.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
I do get it stuck in my head sometimes, but the only part I vocal stim is saxophone.
Saxophone. Walnut.
Yeah. And then Millie's Unhappy Camper song.
Yeah. Again, probably has a name. I don't know what it is.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, again, we don't like Unhappy Campers, So there's that.
Yeah.
The song is
fine. I don't
sort of fun.
I don't have anything notably like against it. It plays into all the tropes that it's supposed to. It sets the episode up well. Mm-hmm. It's musically fine. It doesn't hurt my ears. It's not annoying or overly long.
Yeah.
D? Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not.
Because C is like fine, but add something.
Yeah.
D is like fine.
Yeah.
Just not bad. Fine.
Yeah.
So I think D.
Yeah. It does have a fun sort of like energy to it, like a little head bobby vibe to it.
I think it gets the episode going too.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's good.
Then we got Moxie's.
So I think that Moxie's, I get it stuck in my head a lot.
I do not.
Or not a lot. Not the whole thing. Just the I'm a work of art part.
I know the song, it's meant to be annoying, but it's not annoying in a fun way for me. It's annoying in I'm physically cringing and don't want to be watching or listening to this.
I would agree, and I would never play it willingly.
Yeah.
But it's not cute, so F.
F. Yeah. Now I feel, are we too mean to the cherubs?
I'm just looking at their face, and I don't think so.
I don't know. It's a catchy little number, you know?
Cherubs is another one that I do not fucking remember.
CHERUB.
No, I understand. I do understand that, Audie.
Are you sure? I don't think you quite get it. CHERUB.
Okay, and the next line?
And we don't take a fee. That is one line in it, roughly. They could stay in F. I think maybe they do. Maybe
they could stay in F.
No, they could. I'd be okay with them in D. But if you really want them in F, then that's also.
But also, because is cherubs better than cotton candy?
Yes, I really don't like cotton candy.
I know, but like, if cotton candy was shorter, like just that, if we just changed that,
I get cotton candy. It just sounds like a pop song you'd hear on the radio, which is like maybe the point.
That is exactly the point.
But I don't care. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess like Cherubs is a jingle and it does good at that. But I don't think I don't think it's on par with the D tier, and then we can't put it in. It's cute because it's annoying. So
it's annoying. I skip it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I guess F is fine. Okay, then we got
Look at This.
Look at This.
And Look at This.
That's a fun song.
Yeah. I do love Fizz just doing drag for it.
Yeah. I like the Italian section where he's just saying random words in Italian.
Luigi.
Yeah. Maybe B?
Yeah, I would say B because it's not like, oh my god, breathtaking.
And it's not meant to be.
And it's not meant to be. But I don't have any qualms with it. I like it.
Yeah. Then we got the song that Mammon sings, like while Fizz, it's a montage while Fizz is competing with Glitz and Glam and Mammon is sort of singing in the background.
They're up on the wire.
Yeah,
It's on
narrating
fire. That one.
Yeah. Don't really care about it.
Yeah, don't have anything. I mean, it's Mammon, so maybe F.
Yeah, I'd be fine putting it in F. I don't think
it doesn't add anything, but it's not like there's some, I feel like if there was one lower than F, we would put it in there. But this one is just like such a nothing song, and then also we hate Mammon, so.
Yeah, and it's only, like that episode is intended to be a musical special.
So it's kind of only there for that.
Yeah, any other episode, they would maybe have like some background music playing over that montage.
Or like Mammon announcing it, you know?
Yeah.
So then Glitz and Glam song.
Glitz and Glam song, it's really not memorable to me.
I get the stuck in my head sometimes.
The beat's fun. It's funky. But
And honestly, I do like the harmonies. Like the vocals are pretty good. It is very like auto-tune-y.
Yeah, which is fine. That's a style.
Yeah.
Like a stylistic thing. I'm having a hard time picturing it, if I'm honest. But what are you feeling?
What do we have in D?
Oh, Millie, Chad's Time, and Millie's.
I feel like it might be on D just because it is kind of really on par with Jazz Time.
Yeah.
In the fact of like it's kind of the opposite. It's a really good song in like not really good, but like musically good. There's nothing wrong with it. The vocals are good. It brings something interesting musically.
Yeah.
But it's not very memorable.
No.
It doesn't add any like humor or anything.
Yeah.
So
They're cunty.
They're cunty.
Chaz is cunty.
The matching color scheme.
Matching color scheme on this picture. Yeah. Okay. I'm fine with that.
We already did Crooked.
Oh, fucking Crooked. Wait, where's 2 minutes? Oh, we already did Crooked. 2 minutes notice.
Yes.
Okay. 2 minutes notice. Good song.
Good song. I really like it.
Here's my 2 minutes notice. Fuck you. Just in case you weren't sure what it sounded like.
I like your really bad Alex Raymond impression.
And I sort of halfway through was like, I'm gonna sing this like Blink 182.
Yeah, I was like,
here's my 2 minutes notice. Fuck you.
Because it started out like, and then it just got worse.
Yeah,
but I understand now.
I bailed. Yeah.
I like it. I wouldn't put it in S.
No, I'd say I think it could be A solidly.
Yeah, I think it's very important to, and again, not to the plot, but like I feel like to the plot and to the character arc are kind of different things, and it's very important to Fizz's character arc.
And it's a very big number.
Yes.
Like even for within this musical episode, it's like very big.
It's like the one.
Yeah.
I think also we haven't really been doing this, but messaging in a song is really important to me, and this one's message is amazing.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Literally, quit your fucking job.
Quit your fucking job. Fuck capitalism.
Yeah.
Fuck the performing industry.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, Look My Way.
Look My Way.
We know how I feel about Look My Way.
Yes. Look My Way. Well, what's your instinct for
S?
Really? I would definitely say at least A. I guess I would agree with S.
Yeah.
But
because especially with Owl in a Cage being an S, then Look My Way is definitely an S.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Watch S just be all the stuff.
I think it might be is the problem.
I will be okay. Will definitely be an S though, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So, but that's Via. So
yeah. So we just got the Galicia family.
Us being classes as hell.
Stella releases a song, S tier. Andrelphus releases a
F
song,
tier.
S tier.
F tier. We put Mastermind in F tier because Andrelphus is present.
Yeah. But no, Look My Way, S tier. That makes sense.
It's musically pretty good. I do like the bridge a lot. Like it builds.
Yeah. I will try to make
I feel like it's very plot relevant, even though it's not an actual episode.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we got When I See Him Tonight. I think A tier solidly.
Yeah, I don't think S. I think it's funny. It doesn't bring anything super amazing.
I mean, the first time Blitz sings as Blitz, Brandon Rogers. I almost said Brandon Sanderson, the high fantasy writer. Different guy.
Oh, that is worth noting, though.
I don't think it's S tier.
I don't think it's S tier.
I think A tier.
I think S tier. I mean, A tier maybe because it is Brandon Rogers and he fucking eats.
Yeah.
Are you putting it in the top of A tier?
I think so. I think at the end we should reorganize these maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. A tier. All to You, S tier. Don't make that face. S tier. That's maybe my favorite song in the whole show.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's catchy. We were just jamming to it in the car like 2 nights ago.
We're always jamming to this shit in the car. Yeah. We also fucking listen to other stuff.
What if I came on too strong? What if I ran this all wrong? What if, why?
Okay, you guys already know this, but I listen to my video essays in 1.5 or 2 times speed on YouTube, and that's all I watch on YouTube. So when we watch things on YouTube, they are fast. And I cannot stop thinking about how did it go too far? Because it makes it sound like what's that, like fucking Ben Platt. How did it go too far? How did it go
No, I know.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And then also now that it still sounds too fast to me.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like a skill issue. I don't know.
Does. Well, no, not to like me singing it or anything. It just like I don't know. But I would put it in A. That is where I put it. So just to level with you, it would not be lower than A for me.
That one is 100% S for me. It is such a different vibe and energy.
It is a different vibe. I think that's why I'm having a trouble with it, though.
Yeah. I don't know if this would help at all, but bumping Owl in a Cage down, would that do anything? I don't know if that's
No, because I
anything.
think All To You would be with Owl in a Cage. That's where I would put it.
So that'd be S. Currently.
Yeah, but I would put Look My Way above it.
I wouldn't.
That's fair. I also don't know if I would.
Look,
but I'm looking at the last two. That's what.
True. Look My Way, you've always been very into.
Yeah. I said it though, and I was like, I think because I've always been so into it.
Yeah.
But I do think the other two would be. The other two, by the way, are Mastermind and I Will Be Okay.
Yeah.
I think I would put those above everything we have. Frankly.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
So maybe we bump the two we have in S tier down. We put All To You in A tier, and then we put the last two in S tier.
I think All To You personally should be with Mastermind and I Will Be Okay. That is on the same level for me. Fair. I would have those three in S, and I'd bump these two down.
I do like it. I think, and it does have a lot of different elements, which a lot of songs in this show don't. So that is something.
Yeah. Good character, moment, plot. I mean, the setting of it. Like, Apology Tour isn't my favorite episode, really, but, we will do an episodes tier list, by the way. Just FYI. That's going to be in the Ko-Fi.
I feel like it's just not... I don't know. The background vocals are really repetitive to me, which, background vocals can be, but they literally just do the same thing the entire time. And... the bridge just doesn't hit that good for me, as where it does where...
The glass shards doesn't hit for you?
Visually, yes, but we're not talking about visually.
No, we're not. But I love All To You.
Because Look My Way, like that bridge, and because the bridge is where the realization happens.
Yeah. Like,
that hits harder for me. But also, again, I think I would put it with Just Look My Way, but not with Mastermind and I Will Be Okay.
I would do the opposite.
Actually, I don't know. I think maybe I just like I Will Be Okay. I think that's just my thing.
Do you want to move up? Oh, I Will Be Okay, not You Will Be Okay.
No, I think that's my thing, because also I would put Mastermind with it. So
should we? Okay, how about we put Mastermind and I Will Be Okay in S, because we know we're doing that, right?
Okay, yeah.
And then, so...
we're just talking, we're trying to level down based on what our favies are.
Yeah. So then...
I'm advocating for Mastermind so much. Mastermind is great. Mm-hmm. It's not... I don't know. It is S for me, I think.
Definitely S for me. Mastermind, I mean, you know how I was when that episode came out.
Yeah.
That song, I knew all the words within an hour.
I think the reason Mastermind would be S for me is just because it's so musically complex.
Musically, it's fantastic. Yeah.
And, it literally got Hades Town in it.
They got Hades Town.
Yeah. Whereas, there's more of the emotional and plot-driven stuff in the others that I'd put in S. God, sorry, I'm really fighting you on this one. But I'm not trying to be intense. It's just I can't decide either.
I mean, I would honestly, for me, I would definitely put All To You in S. I'm now struggling with Just Look My Way and Still Sings. Mm-hmm. Now I'm not sure, because I don't know how I feel about either of those being on par with Mastermind and I Will Be Okay.
I would probably dump. What is the word?
Drop?
Bump.
Bump.
I think I put them together. Bump down Still Sings.
To A.
But would I? Because
because of
iconic. Just because of how we felt about it when it first came out. I know there's nothing to compare it to, and so a tier list we're comparing. But that emotional hold that song had on us.
Yeah, there's some level of subjectivity that we're just not going to be able to erase here. And I think it's fine if we let that sort of nostalgia...
Fuck it, just put All To You in S, and then let's go over everything.
Okay. So...
go from the bottom.
From the bottom. In F tier. In F tier. Cherubs. Moxie's Unhappy Camper
song. The more we talk about it, I don't like it. Put it in the bottom of F tier.
Okay. Cotton Candy, that could go top of F tier, unless you disagree.
What's...
And then, what is this? Oh, the Mammon song.
Oh, fuck that. Yeah, I feel like Cotton Candy and Cherubs are the same.
They're very, yeah.
So okay. I think that's fine. They're next to each other.
So Cherubs, Cotton Candy, Mammon, Moxine.
In good to bad order for F tier, yes.
Yes.
So Moxine is our lowest.
Yes, Cherubs is our highest in F tier.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's cute. I skip it every time. We have Till the Day We Die, Millie and Moxie duet, and Crooked. Crooked is, I'd say, worse because it's meant to be important.
And we hate it.
We hate it. So, okay. D tier, Oh Millie, Chaz Time.
Sorry, the more I think about Crooked, the more I want to put it in F tier, but we literally can't do that.
We literally, no, I really do want to put it in F, but we made
because
this category.
I keep thinking about it. I also fucking hate it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a romance song guy. Mm-hmm. I'm not a romance guy.
Yeah.
It's so corny and so stupid. I got it stuck in my head earlier today, too, so I'm just extra fuming about it.
Yeah.
But you're a crooked little joker, kill yourself. Like, no one... Sorry, I shouldn't say that on the podcast. But yeah.
Make my heart do froggy little flips.
And then he, like, laughs. Like, no, bitch, you wouldn't.
We could delete this category and move it down to F and then move this Millie
But
Moxie one to D.
the Millie Moxie one really fits in that. Okay, we're just gonna leave it. I just wanted to give that caveat. I hate that fucking song.
We can move it to F and leave Millie and Moxie here. It's really silly, but...
I think it's bottom of the tier above F, and it's fine.
Okay.
I just wanted to say it.
Okay.
I wanted to air my grievances.
Yeah. Okay, then D tier, we have Oh Millie, Chaz Time, Millie's camp song, and then Glitz and Glam.
I think Glitz and Glam might be above the camp song. Just because it's better musically. I also don't really remember the camp song that well, so maybe I'm wrong.
When I walk around camp, me around.
All these girls screaming my name, and they say it like a million fucking times, though.
These girls will be screaming my name.
It is campy.
It's campy.
Okay, yeah, Camp. That's
a different series.
I just smiled at him.
I would... Okay, well...
It doesn't matter, also, because this is so small.
So nitpicky. But, okay, what about Chaz Time and the... I would put Oh Millie at the end of this.
Yeah. I forgot Oh Millie.
Chaz Time...
Ow!
Ow! Maybe after Glitz and Glam.
Yeah, but it's funny.
It is funny. Before Glitz and Glam?
No.
After Glitz and Glam.
Yeah, I think my thing is I would put... What's Millard? I would put Millard in between, and you're gonna hate me, Chaz Time and Oh Millie.
I would not put Glitz and Glam at the start. Like, I'm fine with that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think also we can leave this. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not that important.
Okay. What's this? Lululand?
Yeah. Lululand.
Vacated Bone Town. We could put that one at the end since you didn't care about it if you want.
I like how you were and you were like, I get to pick mine next, and then you're like,
yeah. Striker, Sweet Victory. Would you put that before the teacher?
Yes.
Yeah.
I barely remember the teacher one, and I remember Sweet Victory. Moxie, go fuck yourself.
Okay, so Lululand, Sweet Victory, teacher song, Vacated Bone Town.
Yep.
That's C tier from best to worst. Then we get B tier from best to worst.
If you want somebody gone.
You don't want to wait to look at the immediate murder professionals. IMP jingle.
Yeah. In case you didn't know.
In case you didn't know. The Bad Trip song, and then Look at this. Look at this.
I might put Look at This higher on this tier.
I think so too. But I don't think I'd put it
above IMP.
Above IMP?
It's hard with the IMP jingle because the IMP jingle is like the show. Like it's the jingle.
I don't know. Do you think I kind of feel like that, like Bad Trip at the start. But is that crazy? And then we could put this.
But I wouldn't put it above.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I think also the main reason I Look at This is the context and the antics of the scene, not the song itself.
Yeah,
so,
I would agree.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay, so Bad Trip, IMP jingle, Look at This. Then A tier, we have When I See Him Tonight, Ozzy's You Will Be Okay, 2 Minutes Notice.
I would put You Will Be Okay higher, though.
I agree. Like at the
top? And then I would also put 2 Minutes Notice higher. I don't know if I'd put it over I would definitely put it over Ozzy's, I think.
No, Ozzy's good, man. I don't know.
I think I'm having trouble with the When I See Him Tonight and 2 Minutes Notice.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Yeah, I think that's good. So we have A tier, You'll Be Okay, Ozzy's, 2 Minutes Notice, and When I See Him Tonight.
Yeah. All very close, though.
Yes.
I'd say,
I mean, they're all A tier.
Yeah. Well, yes. all of them within 1 tier are pretty close. But, okay. Then S tier.
And I think this will need some reordering, but...
We will need to reorder, but for now...
But we'll have to pick our favorite song, which is crazy.
God. For now, we have Mastermind, I Will Be Okay, Stolas Sings, Look My Way, All To You. I think if I had to pick my favorite... I think it would be Mastermind. I don't know, though.
I think my favorite would be between Mastermind and I Will Be Okay. Mainly because I love You Will Be Okay. And I Will Be Okay is, in relation to... It's a response song, which is...
Yeah.
Always gonna be fucking... Well, not always, actually. Sometimes they suck really bad. But when you do them right, they're gonna be fucking banger always. Yeah. It's fucking Veronica Sawyer. I feel like we need to...
Honestly, I like I Will Be Okay a lot. Obviously, it's S tier for me, too. When we heard before Sinsmith came out that Octavia would be having a song, I was expecting more. I wanted more too. More banger energy.
I would agree. I agree that was a bit of a letdown.
Yeah, and so that to me is
that taints it for you.
It taints it a bit.
That's fair.
If she gets a banger song in the future, then that might make it better for me. But I think
also just the care that went into the lyrics of I Will Be Okay, both for the fact of like what it actually is, and then also like knowing how much care did go into it behind the scenes makes it high for me. Because it's not easy for a team of mainly adult men to come up with a song for 17-year-old girl daddy issues, and they did it right.
Yeah. Other than the fact that Octavia's whole character revolves around her relationship with Stolas, but that's not their fault. That's another kind of worse.
Because I'm talking about the music team. Yeah. They didn't have anything to do with that.
Yeah. They were given a task and they made a good song from it.
But so they for everything on this tier. So
Okay, so Mastermind, I Will Be Okay. Is that order okay? Or
I think that's fine because I do think Mastermind is more interesting. Like, if we were to like look at sheet music, it is a lot more interesting than I Will Be Okay.
Then after I Will Be Okay, I would put All To You.
I would definitely not put Stolas Sings. So.
No, I think Stolas Sings goes at the end of this tier. If it's in this tier.
I love both of these songs. I love All To You and I love Look My Way. These are two songs that I also listen to in the car regularly all the time. So for me, I just play them back to back, so they're very like comparable.
Yeah.
I guess I know I said this earlier, but I think I need to give more credit to the fact that it is an ensemble song, All To You, and that is not very common in this show.
Yeah.
And they pulled it off really well. As much as the background and like the ensembleness of it is repetitive and a bit annoying for me, and I wish they'd done more with it. I wish they'd done more harmonies and things like that.
Yeah.
I think it's a step in the right direction, so that's worth something, as opposed to Look My Way is very on par with everything else that Stolas does in these songs.
That's my thing. Look My Way, I like it just fine. It's a great song. I honestly, I don't know. Both Look My Way and Stolas Sings are close to A tier for me, also, but I think they do have a place in S. But Look My Way, it sounds like everything else Stolas Sings. It is a little slow for me personally.
I think Look My Way though, as far as how Stolas sings, I mean, obviously Mastermind is a little different because the style of the song is a little different, but as far as like him singing solo and the range she sings in and all of that, it is very similar, as opposed to like All To You, that is completely different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is I think this order is good. I would definitely put it before Stolas Sings. Like if I was gonna knock one down, I wouldn't knock down Look My Way. But I might knock down Stolas Sings. You know?
Yeah. I think Stolas Sings stays because of how hard it went at the time. Yeah. Like I think that does.
And also, it is musically interesting. Like it changes key.
Yeah.
Yes, I wasn't sure if I was using the right
G
word.
major to G minor to G major to G minor.
Also, the payoff of his theme. Mm-hmm. This is the first time.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah.
I was gonna say this whole time I was like, there is something we're missing. There's a through line that made Stolas Sings
Literally,
really good.
The theme that played in the background every time Stolas was on screen for all of season 1, and then he sings along to it.
Does that make it higher?
I think I would at least put it above. I would put it above,
yeah.
Okay. I feel good about that. That feels good to me.
But I don't know if I'd put it above All To You.
No, I wouldn't.
I might. I do really like this song.
Really?
I think it would definitely be below our top 2.
Yeah.
But again, I think I'm in this boat of like it is pretty on par with All To You.
Yeah.
So it's like I might put it in front, but also I'm fine with it being behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we're both. This is such a tiny thing.
It's so small.
I think personally I definitely would put it above All To You, but also I understand why All To You might be above it.
Yeah, I think like from an I don't want to say objective standpoint because it's not, but like All To You to me shows a lot of growth in the quality of the show. Like it feels very I don't know. But
musically or visually?
Musically.
Okay.
I mean,
not to nitpick you, I'm genuinely just curious. In what way?
It's more complex than Stolas Sings. I mean, we say Stolas Sings changes key. Changing from a parallel major to a parallel minor is not really that complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that that makes it bad. I'm like.
No, that's true.
We did say we were going to cap ourselves at an hour.
Yeah, I also do feel the need to know, even though how passionate I've been this episode, I am like half a fucking wake.
Half a fucking wake.
So, everything you're saying, I'm like, yeah, okay. At this point.
Sure.
And also, like, I keep being big arguments, and then I'm like, actually, I don't think that. Yeah. I'm okay with this order.
Okay. So should we go through the whole... No, we just went through the whole thing.
Yes, well, let's go through S tier.
Okay.
What we decided.
So, from best to worst, quote unquote.
On S tier, right?
Yeah. Mastermind. I Will Be Okay. All To You. Stolas Sings. Look My Way.
Yes.
Does that feel good?
I mean, I think I could sit here and move them around for
if you want to move
6 years.
If you want to move Stolas Sings above All To You, I'm okay with that.
That's not even the one I'm in my head anymore. So
okay.
we're not gonna do anything.
We're else.
Done. We're done. Press save. Press download.
Yes.
Put it on the Instagram.
Hang on, let me fix these fucking colors because we moved shit around and then the colors got thrown off. But yeah. Okay. So
that was our tier list. It will be on our Instagram. Also, maybe on our Ko-fi, we could put it as a post.
Yeah. Hopefully that didn't get too confusing at the end, but if you do want to go and see the final image, it is on our Instagram. It'll also be on our Tumblr at Helluva Podcast. I noticed some of you followed us on there. Yes. I was like, oh, I recognize you.
I saw that fucking someone followed us on X. We don't use X anymore.
We don't. We didn't publicly say that, to be fair. Yeah,
we used it for... No, I'm just judging them because they're using X. God, that's gonna get me like on a list. But anyway, I started using it because that's where like Spindlehorse and Vivzy post.
Yeah.
And then I was just using it to check in, and I've like never post on it anyway, so we're just not using it anymore.
Yeah, because I think we're gonna keep our account just so no one else takes the username. You know,
but
like
we don't use it.
Yeah, we're not using it.
I don't think either of us even have it on our phone.
No.
And you can't use it on the laptop because it doesn't let you anymore. So, yeah, that's just a little ramble. We don't use X anymore, but yeah, Tumblr, Instagram, Ko-fi. Not that that's social media, but you get it.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Our
website, but like that's that's not important. Anyway.
Yeah. The Ko-fi, by the way. So should we mention the tiers?
Yes.
In more detail, really quick.
We got pull that 3 tiers.
Okay, so we got some very thematically appropriately named tiers.
I forgot the heading I did. The heading is the card that Blitz has that says unconditional support with the punches. That's our...
Yeah.
Not heading, what is it? Header.
Header. Okay, so there are 3 membership levels, which, by the way, you have to make an account on Ko-fi to subscribe. Making the account is free. Yes. Subscribing is not. Right. So we have, for $2 a month, you could be an imp.
Yippee!
Yes, you get access to all of our content that we're posting right now 2 weeks before all of the Spotify bitches will get it. For just $2 a month.
Just $2
That's
a
pretty
month.
cool.
That's not even a coffee.
That's not even a coffee. For $5 a month, you could be a succubus and get access to bonus content 1 month in advance.
Pretty big.
So 2 weeks before those stupid imp bitches. And
Wow, classism.
1 month before everyone else. But then for $10 a month, if you really fucking love us.
I need you guys to know that Audie is pitching this to me, making eye contact.
I'm getting all salesmanship about it. Don't worry about it.
You're pitching this to me. I set these up.
Yeah. For $10 a month, you will once again get access to bonus content 1 month in advance. You will also get a shout out at the end of all of our episodes because we love you.
Yes.
And we recognize that an extra $5 just for a shout out at the end of our episodes maybe seems silly, but this tier is mostly like if you have the means to support us and you really want to, then this is the tier for you.
Yeah. The whole idea is you love us basically.
Yes.
Because it's, what did we say in it? It's oh, did I not say the whole? Yeah. It's just access to bonus content 1 month in advance, and then proof that you love us. That's the whole thing. And then we decided later on to add the shout out because we do want to shout you out if you are monetarily supporting us because we do appreciate it. But the point is, it wasn't initially that. It was initially just like you get all the same benefits, but you have some extra money that you can throw our way.
And then also the first 10 people to subscribe, which is now the first 8 people to subscribe because we've already had 2 subscribers.
We didn't even publicly
No, we mentioned it on the newsletter.
Yeah.
And 2 of you subscribed from that, so that's freaking cool. And one of those people subscribed as a Goetia, so we got to give a shout out.
Yeah, when you were saying that, I was like, who is our Goetia? I know who it is.
We must shout out.
But we must shout out exactly what you want us to shout out.
Emily.
Cool.
We love you.
I was just trying to make sure there wasn't a user or anything they wanted to shout out. Yeah, Emily, thank you so much for... We're not going to do your last name because, I mean, if we get another Emily, maybe, or if you want us to do your last name, let us know. I just feel like that might, I don't want to, dox you. Yeah. But thanks, Emily, for supporting us and being a Goetia subscriber.
Yes. I believe they did say somewhere Emily or Millie is fine.
Oh.
So either... Both.
Yes.
You're cool. Sorry, we didn't plan the shout out in advance, but we will shout you out every episode, so don't worry, we'll get better at it.
Hopefully.
$10 a month is so generous and kind, really and we really appreciate it, and we will send you and everyone, the first 10 people to subscribe, you'll all get a sticker in the mail. So even if
we're going to be sending those out this weekend around when this episode goes out.
Yes. So even if you subscribe at the lowest tier, $2 a month, you're technically getting a discount on your sticker because we were originally charging $3 for them. So
yeah,
you get a discount on your sticker, and then also extra stuff. I mean, we'd be losing money here if we put any money into this venture.
Yes, exactly. We put exactly $9 into the stickers.
Yes, and we made that back. So
yeah, we have. We're just Emily's kind contribution.
Yeah, thank you so much, Emily. Thank you to everyone who subscribes.
Yes. I had something else and I forgot it, so never mind.
Well, then that's it. Oh, we hit our goal of festive lattes, which we set sort of just, offhandedly.
We set this when we first made our Ko-fi.
Yes.
How long ago?
So long
over
ago.
a year.
Which, by the way, also, if you don't want to subscribe but you want to support us, you can also make a one-time donation.
Yeah, we need to change our goal, though, because our goal was $10, and Emily, again, got that entirely by themselves.
Yes.
And we might get coffee tomorrow.
We might get coffee tomorrow.
Yeah.
You haven't sent me my half of this Ko-fi money that we've gotten, so...
We haven't had a business meeting. We had a business meeting, right before this all happened.
We need to make these business meetings, monthly.
Even if we made it monthly, though, we would still not have had one.
I know. Okay.
But anyway, we're not going to talk business on the podcast.
Yeah. Get it fucking together. I want that festive latte on my desk by EOD.
Okay. But yeah. Is that it?
Yeah. Oh, also, just to be clear, the one-time donations, you aren't going to receive anything for those. They're
just to be nice.
I'm just putting that out there that it is an option, but that's
if you listen to an episode of our podcast and you're like, wow, these people are so cool, but you don't actually want to hear about us again, for whatever reason, you can donate on that way.
If you hear this podcast and you're like, these guys are losers, they need serious help, and you want to give us money to support us getting help for our brains.
Yeah, give us like at least $10 because even with the college subsidizing it, the therapy does still cost that much.
Yeah. Right, that's it.
We're
done.
losing it.
We're gonna make a tier list of Helluva Boss episodes, and that will be up eventually on Spotify. But for our Ko-Fi listeners first, starting now, all of our content, Ko-Fi people will get it first. So if you want to subscribe, do it. It'll be fun.
And starting literally now, because when this goes out, we will be putting the other one out on Ko-Fi as well.
Yes. So get with the program or get the fuck out.
Yes, I also said it wrong again. You've got me saying it wrong.
Sorry.
Should we also mention where we're at and who we're with?
We are with the wonderful Pippin, the puppy dog.
We are dog sitting again. I don't know if you guys remember. What episode was that? It was so long ago.
It was so long ago, but also not that many episodes ago.
Yeah, it was in the fall. It was in our last semester.
Yeah.
But we were recording an episode here, and it got like interrupted by the dog. We had to like pause, and Audie had to vamp a bunch because the dog had to like pee and stuff while we were recording. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that same dog we're with right now. I just wanted you all to know that. I thought you'd find it fun.
Yeah.
Pippin is sleeping, so
we're giving Pippin a shout out, even though Pippin did not subscribe on the Goetia tier.
Yeah. But Pippin always gets a shout out.
It's true. We gotta start shouting out Pippin in every episode like he's a Goetia.
Yeah. Oh, look, we just got a subscription.
Oh, that's wild. It's a freaking dog.
All right. That's enough.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah.
What do I say? Stay sexy.